It is just a motherfucking torso TikTok on a book. It's a male model on a book. It's not nudity. Good Lord. There can be men on this video jumping up and down with their doololly flopping in their fucking trousers, and that is acceptable behavior, but a book, a photo of a person with their shirt open laying back is nudity. E.A. Richard, that is the dumbest thing. A community guideline for a book cover. Who's running this place, okay? Anyways, the question that I can't pin was, what is the 3-1 rule? The 3-1 rule is for every 3 books I read, I will read a self-help or a learn how or a self-fulfillment book, a mental health book, a parenting or a marriage book, just as a palate cleanser and a way to keep me somewhat grounded. And I love my smut, but sometimes I just need to decompress a little bit after I've came off a really like hard book with a lot of triggers, which is great because I love that shit. But sometimes I just need to cleanse. So the 3-1 rule is for every 3 I read, I read a self-help book. A lot of these books I do buy secondhand at Goodwills, at secondhand bookstores, because they're like $1 to $3. They're quick, simple little like 30-minute, hour, 2-hour book reads. I bought this one in the airport. It was like $7. Success information. These kind of things. I have so many books like this in the garage. I can't wait to pull these out. But these conversation starters for couples, regardless of how long I live, I hope I will always. I just asked Lynchy these questions before we went to bed, and we both have an answer, and it was like a fun little thing that we did. Books like this, 100 Simple Secrets to Happy People. It has really random, like rando information in it, stuff you've probably heard, but just a different way of looking at it. Don't face your problems alone. And then it just kind of gives you simple, quick tips and tricks of things that you might already know, but it's kind of like a palate cleanser. It's just like a re-eval of like where you are and how to like fix things. A lot of these kind of books, like Rookie's Guide to Getting Published. I bought this in like 2000, oh God, I don't even know, in Washington. So it's been more than 7 years, but these books are like $7. Like these are simple, easy read. You learn something or you don't learn something, but it's like, you're not going to like lose by reading things that are stuff you don't know about. Guilty pleasure that I do have, if you are in a Goodwill, go into the book section and pick up these marriage and relationships books from the 80s and the 90s and look at the dynamic and the shift and the culture change for marriage and the way that they approach marriage counseling. This is like a guilty pleasure of mine. These books sometimes are so toxic and not helpful and one-sided, but it just kind of goes to show you like how we've changed so much in society, which I absolutely love. But anyways, this is the 3-1 rule. I hope this helps. I'm sorry this is a 3-minute video. I love you mucho. Have a great day. Bye.